Hi everyone, this is Rohit Kumar. Today I'm going to give you the basic training on catalog item, which is coming under service node development. So today we are going to give a training on catalog item. What is catalog item? Why we are using it? Who can use it? How we can modify it? How some particular new requirement coming under that item, and we can move further. So we are going to the normal instance to understand what is a catalog item and how we can use it. So so normal end users, actually end users can raise some service request to request something, like if they need some Apple iPod, some laptops, like that. So they need to raise a service request. It's the service request is something different from the incident is like when we are facing some issues, then we are raising some incident. But service request is one type of request by which we can get something. So that is a service request that a normal end user can raise. So I'm going to give you a basic demo then how an end user can raise a request. So I'm going to that module. Inside that application, we'll get the many modules by which we can easily raise request. Like if we go to the catalog, and inside the catalog we can raise some request. Like now if we going to I am let's think I am a end user and I want to raise a Apple iPad 3 request. So it's coming. Now you check what is the feature, like iPad 3 Retina display, Wi-Fi 6 GB black, and those things are the features. So now I'm going to raise a particular service request for that Apple iPad 3, which is come under the end user part. That end user can raise a request. So now a request number is generated. So from that particular item, that service catalog, that Apple iPad 3, we are raising a request, and one request number is generated. The request number is request 1008. So we are opening the request from our normal site, and it is coming under that particular part. So this request is coming, which actually the request table hold request number, who is requesting, that actually I am doing from my end. I am a service system administrator, so that name is coming over here like that. And that is opened, when it is opened, who is opened by, means who is opening that request and all, in sections approval, server requested, etc. Now under the request, the main thing which is coming here, that RITM. What is RITM? RITM is request item, and this request item, everything is come under who actually working on that request or the RITM. That is not a part of end user. End user has completed his part, just completing raising the request. End users are completed his part. Now we are coming for the request and RITM part. So in request and RITM part, what we are getting? We are getting request and RITM. Here you can easily understand. Here easily understand the number and the item, request for, due date, catalog item, configuration item, those things inside the table. So in that particular RITM, you will find which type of item you have choose. That item is Apple iPad 3. So after completing the review which actually coming here, then you can go to the down part, which is catalog task. What is catalog task? This particular task will be held by that particular person which is assigning for that completion of request item. So in that catalog task, what normal people can do, normal which is actually assigned, they can check it which actually the data is coming, and they can close the task. So these things come under that person who is assigning to for that RITM and request. And the raising of request is come under the end user. So we can differentiate two type of people like end user and that people which is assigned, means the system administrator or some particular team which is assigning, which is working for this completion of this task or item and all. So this part actually helping for raising requests and completion of the part. Now we are going for the part of another type of users which is come under the developer. Now what actually developer can do? Developer can do one thing, that this particular item which is coming under that service catalog, like Apple iPad 3, this catalog item is normally come under the service request part. Now what developer can do, after getting some requirement from the client side that we need to put some field or variable over here, field over here, that like we need some description while when we actually check out or order that particular item, like why we are ordering. That will be our one new field in the particular item, by which we can easily understand why we actually order that particular item. So developer can develop that or modify that particular item as per the requirement and publish it to the production site. So if I am a developer, what we need to do to make that modification? We need to go to that particular module name maintain item, where you can find the catalog item. That is the catalog item. So we can open that catalog item. Yeah. Now what we can do, we can check first what is the catalog item is and how it is managed. So after checking what you want, you actually want one new field come under the picture. That particular picture, you want that new field come under the picture. Now first of all, before doing it, I'm making one click on try to check how it's look like now. And now what we need in that, after that particular picture, we need one big field where we can put some description why we are ordering that item. So from a developer side, what we can do, we need to make one variable for that. So I am clicking on the new, on the variable part, and here the variable section is coming. Now we can create one variable. This is the variable type. So we can choose a variable type over here, like multi-line text it should. So in that we can use some 2 or 3 lines of data, by which we can easily understand, or census administrator can understand why we actually ordering it. So we are putting the multi-line text. Here you can see the catalog item, which catalog item actually we are want to modify. That is perfectly fine. Now it's coming here, it should be mandatory or not. So we are putting check here. So that particular variable should be mandatory. That means we have to put some data over there to show. An order we can put 10, no problem. Now comes in the question part. So What is the question part? Means which thing actually coming over there, which text actually coming over there before the or above the field. So we put in why you order this item. So from that we can easily understand that field name, that field should be understandable for the end user, what actually they have to give inside that field. So the field question is why you ordered this item, and I am giving some name for that. The name should be like that, or you can change whatever you want to give. You can give that one. And in tooltip you also can give some data like why we are ordering this item. Coming under, now we are going to that variable width. Actually as per requirement we can give the system width like 50%. It will be the half of the screen size. It will be looks good. And now those things are fine, no problem. So we can submit it. Now after submission of that particular part, it will just redirect to that item. Now if you try it, you will find one good option box coming over here. So before ordering Apple iPad 3, you need to put some data, because the question is coming here why you order the item, this item. So if you not put any data and click on the order now, it will generate one validation message. That is very good for developer perspective. That should become. And now you're giving some basic reason. I'm giving that for new device, and we are clicking on the order now, and you are raising the request. Now what? Now the developer part is completed. Now developer successfully completed his work. Now the part to check request is perfectly coming or not. That is doing by after raising request, that will be come under the system administrator section or particular group which can check the request as per the role. So now if we go to the RITM, you will perfectly find that particular value why you ordered this item. So after checking that, they can approve, they can successful, they can do as per their requirement or as per their instruction. So like that only we can make or modify one catalog item as per the client requirement. So developer has that particular access to develop a particular catalog item as per the client requirement. End user, which can do, what end user can do, end user only can raise a request for that particular part or for that which things he need, and system administrator of particular group that can access the request or fulfillment the request or request item. So these three particular role like developer, end user, and the system administrator or some particular group can do these things, and that catalog item is managing or managed by this way. So that for enough for today. That is the basic idea on catalog item. So in the future videos we can move for the more technical part. Thank you. Thank you everyone.